What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Brutal Planet Comics. I'm your host, Dre the Brute Daniels. Happy Wednesday to you all. You already know what it's time for. Episode 6 of The Mandalorian Season 3. You can already hear the excitement in my voice, and as always, I'm going to give the good bits up and the bad bits are down. Let's up these downs. So we kick things off with a Corn capital ship. For those that aren't familiar with the Corn, they're usually rivals with the Mon Calamari and all that other stuff. And they are on their way somewhere. Who cares? Then we got Bo-Katan's old crew that stops them and says, hey, look, we're here for the prince that they have. Yeah. And so the prince and the Corn captain, they're in love, but I guess it's a forbidden love. Whatever. They capture the kid and get him out of here. All right, look. I think this is a fine reintroduction to Bo-Katan's crew to see what they've been up to, still doing odd jobs, bounty hunting, whatever the case may be. So I think it's a fine introduction to them. I'm gonna go ahead and give it an up, but tentatively, I would like to know more what they're doing, but let's just keep going. I'm not going to get any more information about this at all, because now it's time for side quest. There's 3 episodes left in this season, and we're still doing side quests. So Bo-Katan and Din Djarin land on planet Who Cares, and they're there to find her old crew. They are then absconded by their government. What? Who is led by Lizzo and Jack Black. Crap. I love Jack Black. Anything he's in, I do get excited. But Lizzo, she can't act. And basically, there's some battle droids that they've had in the city that they reprogrammed, but now they're going haywire. And so they're like, oh, fix our problem, and then we'll let you go talk to the Mandalorian. Side quest to side quest to side quest. This is an RPG game. So they're like, all right, what's in it for us? Like, hey, we can make we'll petition Mandalore to be an independent planet. And,
nobody cares.
They agree. I am so uninterested in any of this. So now they have to solve the mystery of the battle droids going crazy down. I could give a crap about any of this. Doc Brown's here. And he's the head of security of the droids. And he's like, hey, yeah, it's been a few isolated incidents. Blah, 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 blah. He's not interested. I'm not interested. He sends him to the Ugnaughts because Ugnaughts, of course, are the engineers of the galaxy. And Din Djarin speaks the way they speak because he hang out with Quill and all that stuff. And basically, they lead him to, it's like, this is where the last incident happened. Fetch quest to fetch quest to fetch quest. So he goes to a lead battle droid and is like, oh yeah, everything's fine. They've all been reprogrammed. Just don't mess around with them. Whatever that means. And then Djarin screws with one. This is dumb. All of this is dumb down. What's the point? This is just padding runtime. Who cares about any of this? Then an absolutely baffling scene happens. These super battle droids have the speed of the Flash. They're running through the city, hurdling stuff, throwing.
Rage quit.
Oh my god. So they end up killing it, and they end up getting a chain code from off of it that leads to a droid bar. This is CSI. This is freaking CSI. They've made this show into CSI now. They have no direction. I'm so through. So they go to the droid bar, and the droid's like, yo, we want to help you discover what went wrong, because if they keep going wrong, they're going to replace us with humans. But it's already been established that humans don't want to do the work that droids do. He reveals that the droids have been going crazy, have been getting a different kind of oil at their bar that he doesn't serve. And so they go to the autopsy report of the super battle droid that they killed. and it shows that there's uh, a separatist code chain that's in this oil that's making them go crazy and attack people. Does anybody care? Down. Nobody. Guess what? Christopher Lloyd's the bad guy. Odalali. He's an old separatist from the Clone Wars, and he's like, Count Dooku was the greatest. They arrest him. Lizzo and Jack Black are disappointed. Dang it, man. They're disappointed. Like, oh, I trusted you. You served my family. This is weak sauce. Grogu gets knighted.
What? What are you talking about?
If you know why, I know. I hate this. This is all bad. And then they leave to finally go talk to the crew. We went through, this was, I know I went through this pretty fast, but this was 27 minutes of this nonsense. Jesus, what do I think? Down. Christ. So then Bo-Katan fights for the leadership of the old clan, and she wins.
Of course!
Then she gives her Braveheart speech about coming together, and they're like, nah, you don't have the Darksaber, and screw you. Then the most insane scene happens. Din Djarin does the greatest mental gymnastics I have ever seen to justify giving her the Darksaber. He claims that since he was defeated in combat when he was captured by the thing in episode 2, and then she rescued him, that means that she now can wield the Darksaber even though he didn't lose it in combat because he was captured and didn't fight. I hate all of this. This is all bad. So now she's the leader. She got the Darksaber. She's leader of everybody. Odalali down. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. They spent 40 minutes, well, 30 something minutes on this episode. Nothing happened. A whole thing was a side quest. All of it could have been undone. They could have just focused on the crew. And they spent like 5 minutes with this scene. I'm so through. What do I think about this episode? It's hot garbage. It's a side quest that doesn't need to happen. Is it good to see Jack Black? Yes. Is it good to see Christopher Lloyd? Absolutely. Lizzo can go. I have no idea what the point of these side quests are. I guess it's like, oh, Mandalorian might be an independent system or something that's sprinkled in there somewhere. I don't care. This is not why I come to watch the show. This side quest means nothing. There are 2 episodes left. We haven't established anything. We're claiming that there's a story when there really is none. The answer is down. So what do you guys think about this episode of The Mandalorian? Let me know in the comment section below. I am so through. And follow me on those dope social media platforms you see over there. And do all those great YouTube things. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. As always, you guys have been awesome, and I'll catch you all next time. Also, if you want to support my channel, check out spinwiz.com or download the SpinWiz app and check out my comic series, Trouble. It was written with a lot of love, and it was definitely my favorite comic series to write. I've also written it in English and in Spanish, so whatever floats your boat, I got it for you. Thanks again, and check it out.